We're going to take a look in this video how you work with background images as opposed to images that are just placed on the page. They look identical, of course, when you look at the website, but they work differently. This large header image on our sort of dummy home page is a background image. That's how we're able to have text overlaying it, whereas the images beneath are just placed into the page using the normal module. So the way we'll do this is we'll go to the About page and we'll add a new header at the top above our image and text that has an image as a background. So we'll enable Visual Builder, and what we're going to do is add a new section and a row and a text module, and then we'll look at how we underneath that we place a background image. So the first thing we're going to do is add our new section. Again, just choose regular. For now we'll just choose a single column in which we'll put a text module, and as we've seen before, Divi adds a little bit of dummy text for us just to get us started, and we'll click OK, and that new section, row and module sits underneath our existing content. What I'd like to do is move that up to the top, so you can just drag, when you get the four crosses like that, you can just drag a section up to the top. So there it is. We have a section, a row and a text module, and we'll put a background image behind this for display purposes. So the easiest thing to do is to put, because the section stretches the full width of the page, is to open up the settings of the section, and the first box, content, has the tab background ready for you. You can add color, gradients, video, but we're interested in background image, which is the third tab along, and open up to go to your media library. Because it's a wide image and we don't want it to be too high, we don't want people have to scroll down beneath it, we have certain images that have been cropped to already work in that fashion. So you'll obviously have to look, if you have images that you want to use as backgrounds, you can have to look at cropping them. The sizes here, if you can sort of replicate those sizes when you're cropping your images. So let's put that image in, and we can see straight away that it's appeared in the background. But obviously we want to now fine-tune it so that it displays a little bit better. First thing I'm going to do is go into the text module and go into design, and I'm going to, let's have a look. First of all, let's make the text white so we can see it. Let's put the text orientation into the center. Let's increase the text size, something like that. Maybe let's increase the height between the lines to something like that. In fact, yes. And then I'd like it to be a bit more in the center, so I'm going to add some spacing. And the easiest thing to do with spacing is just put some padding left and right, and we'll want it to be even, so we click our little chain that connects the left and the right so that they're the same, and you could just drag that up, something like 90 will do. Yep, that looks okay. So we're nearly done, but it's a bit shallow. I would like to show a bit more of the image. Well, the easiest thing to do is to put the cursor over the section line, and when you get that double arrow, you can then just drag to show more of the image. Depending on what your image is, you might want to then reposition this text. So for example, if I wanted to put the text down a little bit lower, I could go back into spacing, and in this instance I would use margin, and I would just again drag that down. It's a question of trial and error, because then I would want to go back to my section size and drag that, and the combination of the two eventually you'll have a nice looking image. If you've got a very busy image with lots of colors, you're going to need to look at how the text displays over that. You might want to add a drop shadow or a background color to make it clear. But in essence, that's how you add, use and style background images in Divi.